Hi, my name is Kelly Sturdivant. I've been attending Family Church online since around COVID time. And I have decided to take this next step in my journey to follow Jesus. This baptism has significant meaning to me, and I have finally decided that this is the right time for me to be baptized. There have been moments in my life when I wasn't the best version of myself. And that is when I would immerse myself in the Bible and I would talk to God and I would feel a sense of calmness. I've always tried to live a life that when I do meet Jesus, I will be proud to stand in front of him. I have been dreaming of this moment for a while, to be baptized and to let everyone know that I am living my life for Jesus. And on that day when I do meet him, he will say to me, "Well done, my child."
I'm Trevor Purcell, and I joined Family Church in about February this year. This will be my second baptism. I was baptized in my teenage years, and I don't know exactly what age, but even though I have always had a relationship with the Lord, I've believed in, all my faith and tried to walk in the path. My life never reflected that. And I've always wanted to be a man that walks in faith and has a strong relationship with the Lord. And as a father, I know that it's really important to me to be a big and good role model for my kids. And I know that ever since I walked through the doors of Family Church, I don't think I've ever felt so right in a place of being able to be open and worship about the way I feel. And I've never had to feel different about how I should do it or go about it. Like, it didn't matter. And the urge I couldn't ignore it anymore. And I feel like it's like what I have to do for my family, myself, the church, the Lord, and my relationship with him. And it just seems like the right thing to do.
I'm Landon Brown. I'm going to get baptized today so I can get close to God and Jesus, and my family is getting baptized as well. I hope God will bless you and your families. Thank you all for listening and being here today for my baptism.
Hello, I am David, and I'm going to be baptized today. I was actually baptized into the Catholic Church as a baby and attended Catholic school until 6th grade, so this will be my second time. Growing up, I attended Mass and participated in the sacraments, but I never really felt a deep connection with God. I participated in the traditions, but I didn't feel like I could fully commit my life to God. In July of 2009, about a month after I graduated high school, I lost my mom to a long, hard-fought battle with cancer. And about a year later, in July of 2010, my dad sold his home and all of his property and moved out of the country. About 2 weeks later, on August 12th, 2010, my oldest daughter, Addison, was born. I was a young parent and suddenly had what felt like the weight of the world put on my shoulders. Although this time was very difficult, I wouldn't say that I ever turned away from God or my faith. However, I definitely didn't put my full trust in him either. Jesus says that his yoke is easy and his burden is light, but I made my own burden very heavy. I told myself that I would do whatever it took to take care of my family no matter what, and the phrase "let go and let God" meant nothing to me at that time because I put all the responsibility and all of the consequences on myself. So this mindset led to a lot of self-doubt, depression, self-medication, and addiction. Not everything was perfect, but it has been pretty good since then. But this mindset led to chasing the wind. So in 2023, my wife Lauren and I began to attend Family Church after being invited by Cassidy Smart. We got to know Zach and Sam Wright and ended up joining the worship team. Music has always been the gateway to my soul. My favorite thing about playing with the worship team is hearing the congregation sing along and seeing their hands raised in praise. It has been impossible to ignore the hand of God guiding my family and my family through the members and the message of Family Church. So I intend for my rebaptism today to be my official declaration that I will accept that God is in control and I choose to follow the path of Jesus. I believe that this will make me a better husband, father, and servant of the Lord. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lauren Brown, and I've chosen to get baptized today. I've been a member of Family Church since March of 2023. I was first baptized as a baby in my hometown, but I'm excited to say that today is the first time I am choosing to get baptized publicly by my own choice. I have followed Jesus and God since I was a little girl, and through times of financial struggles, caring for loved ones through addictions, navigating young parenthood, confusion over why bad things happen in this world, navigating my own anger and desire for justice, learning how to forgive like Jesus does, and allowing peace into my heart, working through fears that I've had to face, and deep sadness with grief over the loss of loved ones I've experienced. Jesus' words, prayers, timely revelations, and worship music have always lifted me up in spirit and helped me get through hard times and inspire me to be who God truly created me to be. Thank you to my family that I came from, my husband and my children, my friends, my community, and my church family for being a part of my life journey and being there to witness me and my family's baptisms today. I love all of my people and I love my Jesus. Amen.
Hi, I'm Riley Brown and I'm 13 years old. I feel like getting baptized is a huge step for me, not just because I get to be dunked in water without it being a pool party, but because it means I'm choosing to follow Jesus. Baptism isn't just getting wet, even though, let's be honest, that part's kind of fun. It's about starting fresh and showing the world I want to live my life with God. I know I'm not perfect, but I want to grow in my faith, be more forgiving, and try my best to reflect His love and how much He has changed my life. I'm really excited for this moment and super thankful for everyone who helped me to get here, especially my parents. They have taken me to church since I was a baby, but I have never felt too close to God or connected to a church until we started coming here to Family Church. I would like to thank you all for being here to witness my journey of faith grow.
Well, I'm Kelsey. I've been attending Family Church consistently for about the past year. Before that, I was just kind of in and out, not coming every Sunday, but a few Sundays a month or so. But before I had decided to follow Jesus, my life felt pretty gray. I had an emptiness inside of me, and I often questioned my purpose beyond being a mom. I struggled a lot with my mental health, not knowing how I'd feel from one day to the next. I was constantly searching for something to fill the void, but nothing ever truly satisfied me. For a long time, I never felt like a true Christian. I believed Christians walked this perfect, straight and narrow path, and I didn't think I belonged on it. I went through a pretty dark time in my early 20s. I was selfish and made quite a few decisions I wasn't proud of, causing my family to constantly worry about me and my well-being. Due to this, I didn't feel worthy of Jesus' love or forgiveness. But becoming pregnant with my daughter was a wake-up call, and it made me realize that something in my life needed to change. After having my daughter, I started going to church every now and then, dipping my toe in the water, but I still wrestled with the voice in my head telling me I wasn't worthy. I'm being baptized today to fully commit to Jesus and to show my daughter that His love is real, that He accepts us as we are, that His arms are always open, even when we stumble. I want to lead her by example, to walk this faith journey boldly and with grace. Thank you for being here and witnessing this new beginning in my life. Well, you're gonna be baptized on Sunday. Why are you gonna be baptized?
Because Jesus is helpful,
And kind.
nice. You are under God, that He's going to be a part of your life now, and He just loves you. And yeah. My name is Annabelle Saunders, and I'm getting baptized today. The reason I want to get baptized is because I want to get closer to Jesus. And I know I was baptized when I was a baby, but I can't remember that. But if I get baptized now, I will remember it forever and ever.
Hi, my name is Heidi, and I'm here to get re-baptized to restart my new relationship with God and let Him lead me into a new life that He has set for me. And I thank God for letting me do this once again, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes me.
Hi, my name's Jocelyn Johnson. I've been attending church for about a year here at Family Church. I've been a Christian since I was 8 years old, but it wasn't until about last year that I really started living for Jesus. God has healed me in so many ways, and I'm forever grateful towards Him for all He's done in my life. God told me that He wanted me to share my testimony, and it's the first time I've ever done it. So I hope somebody else can resonate with me. But when I was 17, I was at the lowest point of my life that I'd ever been. And I tried to take my life. And God met me that night. And I knew that that wasn't His plan for me. And after that, I still wasn't living for the Lord, and I still struggled really bad. But God's healed me. He's healed me of my depression, my suicidal thoughts, my self-harm addiction. And watching God transform my life in a way that I never thought I would heal from is just incredible to me. And the difference between now from when I was 17 is I put all my faith in Jesus. I trust Him with everything that I have. I know that He's going to provide. I know that I can find peace in Him, and I know that He would never put me through anything that I can't handle. And I trust Him, and I'm just so grateful for Jesus and the way that He's healed me and changed my life in ways I've never thought were possible.
My name is Megan Saunders, and I have been going to Family Church for coming up on 4 years, which seems crazy. I've been a Christian since basically when I was born. I was baptized at 6 weeks old, and I grew up in the Missouri Synod Lutheran Church, which we always joked was Catholic light. I was really involved in my church. I went to Sunday school every Sunday. I was involved in youth group, church potlucks galore, vacation Bible school in the summer. It was a huge part of our life. A quick Google search helped me find Family Church, and we never looked back. It's been one of the best decisions of our life to start coming here. I am now a proud hand raiser in worship, which I could never have imagined. I lead a small group, and I have connected with a group of women here who are just some of the best friends I've ever had in my life, and they support me in my faith and also every part of my life in ways that no one ever has before, and they've been such a blessing. And my husband, who used to only go to church reluctantly with me or to help corral our children, is now an equal partner with me in faith, and he is all about it, and he's all about Family Church, and he's there with me raising his hands, and that in itself is an absolute miracle I never ever could have imagined. Our daughters, one of whom has my mom's middle name, Kay, love Family Kids, and actually I'm going to be reaffirming my baptism on Sunday, and my daughter is as well, Annabelle, my older daughter, and she's so excited about it. There's always going to be struggles, and there's hard days and ahead and that are happening now, but I'm so thankful for this journey because it's brought me here, not just to Family Church, but to this place specifically in my life and in my faith. And it's, I can see now that all of these steps that were so hard at the time were so intentional, and that I was never alone in any of them. And I know now that God has a plan, and I can't wait to see what He does next.